Hi, my name is Vivaan. I'm currently studying in the 11th grade at Vasant Valley School. My startup idea is called Shuruat. So before starting with my idea, let's look at what the problem is that I'm trying to solve. So there's 500 million rural women in India right now, and only 1 out of 4 women are actually employed. So that makes the female labor force participation rate only 25%, and this is very bad for the Indian economy because almost half of our working age population isn't actually working. And there's 20 lakh registered MSMEs who have problems navigating government regulations, who have problem getting easy access to credit for their expansion and running their day-to-day operations. So next. So what is our vision at Shuruat? So our vision is to democratize the access to finance for all MSMEs and for rural women, and we especially focus on rural women. And our vision, one more part of our vision is providing mentoring to all the 20 lakh registered MSMEs that are there, and helping rural women get their small businesses off ground. So what is our idea? Our idea is creating an app that will help mentor those small businesses along with providing financial literacy with a special focus on rural women. So an example, financial literacy is a very broad term. An example of financial literacy would be telling them about basic insurance policies, helping retail investors learn about stock market scams, etc. And the one unique selling proposition of our app is that it integrates credit facilities along with providing financial literacies and mentorship. How we do that is we bring all the NBFCs and microfinance, the scattered microfinance organizations that are there throughout India onto one platform, so they can reach throughout the wide depth of rural India and also the small businesses.
20 seconds.
Yeah, we have 20 seconds. Okay, so we currently have 4 microfinance organizations on board, along with 5 mentors. We've also spoken to Mr. Vivek Bindra, who's a very well-known financial creator, who's agreed to make videos for our platform. And I'll talk about the revenue model very quickly. So our revenue, all the features on the app are free for the users. Mentorship will be provided freely to all the small businesses. Financial literacy videos, etc. All the content will be free. So the way we make money is by the NBFCs that are there on the platform. They give us a commission. So for example, I'm an NBFC. I loan to some women. I get an interest, and the app Shuruat takes a part of that. So it's like a profit sharing between the NBFCs and Shuruat. Sorry. Yeah. ठीक है, just I told you about the USP. I'll just tell you about the competition. You can consider microfinance organizations as our competition, but we don't view them as competition. We actually view them as channels, because microfinance organizations have a lot of cash in hand, but they don't really have channels to give it to the people who need it. And our app provides an environment for them to reach their actual target audience, right? I've made an MVP. I've made a website. My website is live on this thing. And my app is under development. These are some pictures of the app. So currently the Android app is in development. It will be ready in about a week or so. Yeah, and I couldn't. Okay. Any questions you guys have?
Aren't the NGOs already doing this?
Yes, ma'am, they are doing it, but the problem in this industry is that NGOs have money, but they have backing, but they aren't able to reach all the people who need it. So our platform basically, so for example, I'm an NGO based in Delhi, and I can only provide support to the people living in Delhi because of logistical challenges. Our app will help expand the presence of an NGO based in Delhi to all the parts of India. So it basically acts as a medium between the people who need the financing and the NGOs.
So you will earn from whom? NGO or the users?
Sir, as I talked about in my revenue model, I will learn from the NBFCs, the people who are providing the loans. It's not only exclusive to NGOs; it's also NBFCs who have a profit-making business. So they'll give me a commission for giving out a loan on my platform.
How many rural women have access to a smartphone?
Sir, India is a very rapidly developing country. In the past few years, smartphone penetration has reached almost everywhere. according to estimates, I can say comfortably say that around 60 to 65% of rural women have a smartphone that can support my application.
How will you vet your customer and what about NPAs?
Sorry, sir?
How will you vet your customer and what about the NPAs which are going to accrue because you're actually catering to the rural customer.
Right.
You cannot go out and collect money from them. So you need to have that credit rating system for each and every customer of yours.
Right. I'm being completely honest with you. I haven't really thought about that in very much detail. But the way I will go about vetting my customer is seeing if they already have a bank account, some credit history. That would be ideal. But otherwise, the only way to vet the customer and see if they are like worthy of getting credit is creating an online offline network of sorts. I know that will be logistically like very challenging, but that is something we have to do because our target customer is someone who doesn't really like have most of them won't have bank accounts. So I will have to create an offline network of sorts. That's the only thing.
You'll have to rope in the government schemes like
Yeah.
credit guarantee scheme
Yeah.
from the government side, so that you don't have to take care of the NPAs. The government side takes care of it.
Right, right. Any more questions?